Good morning, Miss.
Okay. Good morning. So this morning, myself and Miss Shannon will be doing a science lesson with you. So, first thing, before we go into our lesson, we will just do our breathing and breathe out exercise. Come on, everybody, put your hands on your hips. Come on, put your hands on your hips, look straight in front of you. You breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, very good. Take hands down. Okay, first before we go into our lesson, we will just look at the short video. So everybody, please take your seats. Look carefully. Listen.
What is a frog? A frog is a type of amphibian. The life cycle of a frog. What is a frog? A frog is a type of amphibian. An amphibian is a type of animal. Amphibians spend part of their lives in water and part of their lives on land. Frogs like water a lot. You can usually find them close to ponds and lakes. Frogs change a lot from when they were babies. Frog spawn. Frog eggs are called frog spawn. You can find them in water. They look a bit different to bird eggs. Frog spawn is made up of soft, squishy jelly. The jelly is see-through. You will usually find frog spawn in a clump, which is made up of lots of eggs. Here's a closer look. Each of these black dots is a tiny frog waiting to hatch. Tadpoles. First, the baby frogs need to get bigger and stronger. Each of the baby frogs will grow a tail inside their egg. After about a month, the baby frogs are ready to hatch. They are called tadpoles. Tadpoles spend all their time in water. They are very good swimmers. They eat tiny bits of plants found in the water. The tadpoles will spend about 5 weeks eating so that they grow bigger and stronger. Next, the tadpoles start to grow legs. They grow their back legs first, then their front legs grow. Their bodies also start to change shape. They start to eat insects too. Froglets. Next, the tadpoles' tails start to shrink away. They start growing lungs too. These will help the frogs to breathe on land. This takes about 14 weeks. Now they are called froglets. Frogs. After this, the froglets are called frogs. They leave the water and start living on land. Frogs still like the water though, so they tend to live very close to it. Soon, the female frogs will look for water to lay their own frog spawn. When they've done that, the life cycle starts all over again.
Okay, class. From the video we just looked at, anybody could tell us what our topic is about today?
The life cycle of a frog.
The life cycle of a
Frog.
And so you tell me now, what is a frog? Anybody could say what is a frog?
Frog is a school.
Alright, come on, one first of a time. Let me hear you, Darius.
Amphibian is a cold-blooded.
Amphibian? Frog we talking about? Frog. What is a frog? Frog is an amphibian, okay? That live in water and on land. Okay, let me hear you, Diomi. What is a frog? Okay, frog is an amphibian, you say? A cold-blooded amphibian that live on land and water. Let me hear somebody from here now. What is a frog? A frog is an animal that lives on land and in water, right? Alright, let me hear somebody from over here now. Come on, Alana, turn around. What about you, Tiana? Okay, Michael said frog is an amphibian and it look for water to lay the eggs. Okay. Well, everybody had a different definition for the frog, but all is frog, right? That is how you understand it. Well, frog is an amphibian. And then, what is an amphibian now? Anybody could say what is an amphibian? Anybody? What is an amphibian? Nobody know? Anybody know? Okay. Okay, they say amphibian is a frog, though. So he said frog is an amphibian. So, anybody else? Alright, let me hear it, Darius. Amphibian, we asking about. Amphibian is an animal that lives on land and water. Okay, Darius is true. It's correct. What about you, Joanna? Okay, she said an amphibian is a vertebrate. Okay, but alright. So amphibian, a frog is an amphibian, and an amphibian is a, sit up Brian, an amphibian is a cold-blooded vertebrate that lives on land and water. Okay. Alright, we'll move on. So anybody could tell me from the video we looked at, anybody could tell me what is a cycle now, a life cycle then? From the video we looked at, what is a life cycle? Alright, one person at a time. Okay. Stand straight. You guys talk along so that they can hear, right? Anybody understand what the OB just said?
No, miss.
Go, you got to talk loud so that everybody can hear. Okay, Darius, stand. I can hear you.
Cycle is from the growth stage or the growth stage.
Okay, Darius said the cycle is you moving from the small stage to the bigger stage and you keep going over and over again. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? From the egg, you go over and over again, Michael. Say, let me hear Regina. Or, Rayon. Rayon, sit back. We looked at the video just now. The video alone will tell us what is a cycle. Anybody else?
And you go over again.
Yes, go over and over, but what go over and over again? Okay, the stages, right? You go from the cycle. A cycle is from one stage to the next stage, or you say from the baby stage, it go to the, from the baby where it go to the, straight to the adult? No, from the baby, when the baby born, you get the baby, and then go, alright, with the frog, you get the egg, and then what else? Tadpole, and then you get tadpole with hind legs, then we have the eggs, the tadpole with hind legs, and then we get the froglet, then the adult frog. Right? Okay, now I will hand you over to Miss Ishana.
Okay, so now I will be giving you a small explanation about the cycle here, right? Y'all hear me?
Yes, miss.
Y'all alright?
Yes, miss.
Stand up. Sit. Stand. Sit. Okay. Now, we all know, y'all see the video just now, right?
Yes, miss.
And y'all see where the frog develop from one stage to another, right?
Yes, miss.
Now before I get into this, there are 5 stages of the life cycle of the frog, of a frog, right? Now first off, before I get into this, we must, or there must be a female frog or adult frog to get all of these here. This the other stages, right? So who could tell me where can we find frogs from?
Pond.
In a pond,
Pond.
river,
No, it's a creek.
at the creek,
On
on land. Yeah, all are correct. Good. All over? If you say so then. In the second one? Okay. Now who could tell me how does a frog stay?
Green.
It's green?
Like that's what
It get different colors of frog, right?
Yes.
Good. So the female frog lay their eggs in water, right? Before I move from here, this is the egg. The egg is, it looks like something like a jelly substance. Y'all ever eat jello?
Yes, miss.
Probably this how it is. The tadpole laid, the frog laid the egg. You ever see the egg, any frog eggs before?
Yes, miss.
How it stays?
Slimy.
Slimy. You hold it. And what color it got? White and black. You sure it's
White,
green?
miss.
Yellow?
Yellow, white. Like white jello.
Okay, everybody see different colors and how it stays. Now from here now we move on to the second stage, which is the tadpole. Now before we get the tadpole, the eggs develop and it gone into tadpole, right? It changed from the eggs, it developed into a tadpole. The tadpole the tadpole, right? So from the tadpole here now, the tadpole starts to develop. It starts to grow hind legs and later front legs. Prepare for its life to goes on. Now from here, the egg, it developed into the tadpole and it developed into tadpole with hind leg, 2 legs at the back, right? And it starts to get more bigger. From here now, we move on to stage number 4, which is the frog leg. The tadpole continues to develop the 2 legs in front appears when it starts to develop more, and it starts to feed on insects, right, to survive. And from here now, it starts to change colors, it gets more bigger, and the tail of the frog becomes smaller, right? And from here now, it goes straight back to the adult frog, right? So from here, it goes on the land, it feeds, and it develops, and it's gone back straight of laying of eggs back again, right? Now, from here now, but before I move on, do you have any questions for me? No. Is there anything that you're not too good of understanding? Are you to understand about what I just explained here? Anybody? Any questions to me? You have a question? What is the question? How it developed the front leg? That's the question? How it developed? Okay, so from here now, tadpole with hind leg, right? It only gets 2 at the back. And as it grows more bigger, it starts to develop, the body starts to change. The 2 front legs develop, right? So 2 at the back and 2 in front. Thanks for asking that question. Now, I have a big word here with me, metamorphosis. The meaning of the word is moving from one stage to another, right? From the eggs, and it moves on to tadpole with hind legs, froglet, and it goes back to the adult frog. Right? Now I have a question. Why do you think that these stages are important for the life cycle of a frog? Yes, you are correct. Give her a clap. Without the female frog, we cannot get any of these stages here, right? Good. So each stages here play crucial roles, right? Without this, the female frog, we cannot get any of these other stages to move on. So each stages are have their own purposes, right?
Okay, so from taking over from Miss Kishana just now Miss Kishana was telling you about the word metamorphosis. Anybody hear the word before? Miss tell you about it?
No.
You never heard the word before?
No.
Okay, so Miss Kishana just explain to you what is metamorphosis. You tell me now what you understand. Okay. Metamorphosis, change, as you say. Change, how it change? From a small stage to the big stage, right? The development of of something then, from one stage to the other stage. Right? Anybody could but that is the word for the development of the frog from one stage to the other stage, right? Metamorphosis is a word. When it develops from the egg and goes on to the adult stage, the process is called metamorphosis. Anybody could spell metamorphosis? Anybody? Want to give it a shot? Huh? Anybody could give it a shot? To spell metamorphosis? Meta. Metote. Alright, so here what I would do today. You would go and look for the word metamorphosis and you would learn to spell it. That is for homework, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow when you come back, you would spell metamorphosis to me.
Yes.
Okay, that's for everybody. Oh, so we just move on. We have a little activity for you to do. So we will move on to our activity. Each group would get an activity to do here. And I want everybody to participate, right?
Yes.
Good. Everybody, I want you to participate. So this group here will be getting a puzzle. Medina, please go to your seat. And this group here would be doing labeling. Right? Yeah, I would label the lights that come from. Very right. Alright. So this group would paste in sequence. Yes, everybody get the activity, right?
Yes, miss.
So this group would be labeling. There is no blood. And this group would be fixing the puzzle. This group would be setting it, pasting it in sequence, which is the first stage, the second stage, the fourth stage, and the fifth stage. So you can start working. And you can start working. Everybody get a piece. Everybody take a piece. Oh, there are 2 pieces left. Maybe you will find a part fake. So, come Ryan, pick your own. Everybody. Look at it, see which part to go at the top, which part to go at the bottom. Not too much paste, you know, Diomi. Just a little paste, just to stick it on. Come on. Look carefully. Push it to the top. That's where the words join. Which word, which one does the join on? Right here. Come on, yes. Y'all fix space on. Whoever pacing. Who pacing? Come on, fix. You pace it. Come, you do it. From where you learn, that is how you pacing it, right? Which stage you start? Which thing you start with first? What first we have to get? We have to get the. We start with the egg, and then after the egg, what we get? Adult? Come from the egg, we go straight to adult? Come on, yeah, see. Do it together. You sure, froglet? After the egg, we get the. Come on, get. Good. Come on. Just a little bit of paste, just to stick it down. Not plenty. Now finish over here. Come on, quietly, quietly. Okay, you finish here? This room I finish here? Alright, everybody finished?
Yes.
This group finished?
Yes, miss.
You finish over here? Do I need to finish? Okay. Well, everybody finished? Okay, correct. Over here, they finished. They have to. Yeah. Everybody finished. So now everybody finished.
Yes, miss.
Someone will present from the group. You would say what you just did, right? You hear Alana and Juliana? Which group would go first? Okay. So who would present from this group? Okay, Darius. Let me get Darius now. Come let me hear you, Darius. Come.
My group had to label the life cycle of the frog correctly.
Okay, very good. Give him a round of applause. Go to this group now. Who will present from here? Okay, let me hear you.
My group had to fix it correctly.
The pause of work. Okay, very good. This group now. Who will present? Come here, Michael, Tiana. So why you don't go to Tiana? What were you reading, huh? You don't want to go? Alana. What you just did, you had to paste the pictures in what? Correctly in sequence. So let me hear, you tell the class what you had to do. Alana. Or Michael. Come on.
The group had to fix sequence of the frog correctly.
Okay, Michael say his group had to fix the frog in sequence, the life cycle of frog in sequence then. Okay, give them a round of applause. Give everybody a round of applause. They do a great job. Did everybody understand the life cycle of a frog, right?
Yes, miss.
Go to the first stage, the second stage. Let me hear the first stage. The eggs, then. Okay, and then you get tadpole with hind legs, then the frog legs, and then the adult frog. Good. So anybody want to tell me anything about the life cycle of a frog or what they just learned? But the life cycle of a frog, it has 5 stages. First stage. Which is the first stage?
Yes.
Okay. And how do we get the eggs? From the female frog. How we get the eggs? The female frog what? Give us the eggs? Okay, the female frogs lay in the water, right? Good. So, okay, that's it for today, and we will go straight into our. We have a little song for you, a little life cycle of a frog song. So I would like everybody to stand, and we will sing the song, right? Stand up, stand up. So this is how the song goes.
hop, hop, hippity hop. That's what frogs do a lot.
That's the way they go. No, sorry. Hop, hop, hippity hop. That's the way they go. So, and this is how they grow. Let me hear you. And this is how they
Grow.
It's all about survival.
It's all about survival.
It's called the frog
Life cycle.
Frog, egg, tadpole.
Frog, egg, tadpole.
Tadpole with legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Froglet, then adult frog.
Froglet and adult frog.
Good. So that's the life cycle of a
Frog.
frog. Alright, we would say this, let us sing this little song, or we would say it if you can't sing it. Okay, now we're going. The name is the frog life cycle. Goes like this. Hop, hop, hippity hop. That's the way frogs do a lot. Hop, hop, hippity hop. That's the way they go so. And this is how they grow. It's all about survival. It's called the frog life cycle. Frog, eggs, tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, then adult frog. It's called metamorphosis. Frog, eggs, tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, then adult frog. It's called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means change. Let's sing our frog song again. Very good. Very good.
That was the end of our lesson for today, right? You learned a song? Sure.
Yes, miss.
Don't forget you have a homework. You're going to learn to spell the word metamorphosis, right? So tomorrow when you come, you will tell me how the word is spelled, right? Did you learn something?
Yes, miss.
What did you learn?
The cycle of a frog.
The life cycle of a frog. Okay, thank you so much for participating in the activities, right?
Yes, miss.
This is the end of the class.